Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Turtle Mindset Book Club. I'm glad you are here. Now, I want to encourage you not only just to pick up my book and read it, but I also want to encourage others to read other books as well. And the reason why is every time I read a book, I expand my awareness, I expand my knowledge, and it helps me take on the things that I'm taking on with my life. So today, we're going to jump right in. I'm reading How to Own Your Own Mind by Napoleon Hill. He's the author of Think and Grow Rich and also the author of Outwitting the Devil. In this book, though, one of the things that I've taken away so far, and I haven't read it completely, but one of the things I've learned so far and I've immediately applied is going the extra mile. One of the things I learned is when you go the extra mile in anything you do, let's say in the business world, let's say in your health, let's say in your relationships, it adds up. Those extra things that you do add up. And as they add up, it becomes a mile. For example, I go out to go running every day. And I try to go a little bit further than I went yesterday. And that's building my stamina. You know, those extra 300 yards become over time extra miles. Let's say you're at work and your boss assigns you an assignment, says, hey, go find me 10 leads for this week for me to call. And then you come back with 25. You brought in an extra 15 for the week. You know, that extra 15 not only looks good on your part, but it shows that you took the extra to make more out of what you have. You know, another thing that's also evident in this book is hunger. Hunger is the most important aspect in anyone's life. And what I'm saying is hunger it motivates you. It sparks your imagination, because when we're hungry, not only physically, mentally, and spiritually, it makes you start thinking of ways of how to satisfy that hunger. You know, a lot of my mentors say, I always ask successful people who are, let's say, billionaires, millionaires, let's say also other people who have successful relationships, who've been in a relationship for 25 plus years. I always ask them, hey, what can you give me? What are some words of wisdom? And they're like, you gotta be hungry for it. You know, it's a day-to-day thing, consistency. Another key takeaway from this, and this is from the first 35 pages, is he talks about, he's interviewing Andrew Carnegie, one of the greatest businessmen in America, and he talks to him about success. And one of the things he asks him was, what is it that is the keys to success? And he says this, he says, you have to have a burning desire. That means you have to have a major purpose in your life, have a goal, and then become obsessed about it, have a magnificent obsession over it, and always apply faith. So those are the three components. Have a purpose, become obsessed about it, but not crazy obsessed, but think about it on a daily, write down your goals. And the third thing is apply faith, you know. And with those three components, Thomas Edison was able to create the light bulb, you know. He failed 10,000 times, and he kept on going at it, and eventually he was one day given the idea by his subconscious mind. And so this book is really, it goes in depth with how your mind works, how the subconscious mind works, how going the extra mile can really turn into something beautiful. So with that being said, there's a link below. Go check it out. It's going to be linked to this. Get your own copy of How to Own Your Own Mind by Napoleon Hill. There's also going to be a link for this book as well. Guys, I'm looking forward to continue doing these little short videos on book reviews. The more you learn, the more you earn, the more you grow mentally, the more you get to learn from the mistakes of others and not have the mistakes happen in your life. That's what I love about reading. It cuts the learning curve. You know, and if I can help you cut the learning curve, let's say you planning on buying this book, and let's say I just gave you the golden nuggets to have more success in your life, I did my part. And so that's why I'm making these videos. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next video for sure.